It is late on Saturday evening and we are just hanging here at home, and I have some things that I want to share with you guys. What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. So it is early evening here in our house and I am just getting ready to put on our side dish for dinner. So I figured I would turn the camera on because I'm making an orzo pasta salad and I've always wanted to share this. So I'm going to show you guys how I put that together. I am missing lemon juice though, which stinks because I didn't even think about that I was missing that. You know, sometimes I go and I reach into the refrigerator and I think to myself, oh, I have that. Let me just go and get it. And then I realize it's just something I haven't reached for in a while and I don't have it. I like threw it out before I moved here. So I thought I had those little like lemon and lime squeezy juice bottles, but I must have tossed them before coming here. I mean, why would I put that in the cooler? Although I brought some strange things in the cooler. So that wouldn't have surprised me if I did bring that, but I don't have any. So I texted Daryl and asked him on his way home from work if he could grab me a lemon because it really brings out the brightness in the pasta salad. But we're gonna prepare everything else besides that, and then you guys can just add the lemon juice on your own. So I'm gonna show you guys that, and then we're gonna take a look at this pan. So I don't know if you guys saw, but if you follow me on Instagram, if not, you guys go find me on Instagram, 50 Shades of Mom. But I posted this pan and showed you guys that I made a mess. So I got carrots stuck to the bottom of this and I've tried boiling it and everything, and you could see like where I scraped it and stuff, and I just can't get it to come off. And I've just tossed it on the side of the kitchen counter and said I'll deal with it when I can deal with it. You guys were sending me amazing messages, but so many messages were coming through that I did not have time to read all of them. So pretty much the main consensus was baking soda and vinegar, not necessarily in the same combination, but some said baking soda and vinegar, some just said baking soda, some just said vinegar, but majority said Barkeeper's Friend, which comment down below if you've heard of that. I had never heard of that before you guys started commenting, and I'm a stinking bartender, for gosh sakes, and I had never heard of it. So that is on my list for shopping this week, but I think we're going to try some of this stuff. Someone also said oven cleaner, which I realized I don't have any of that either. I've only done self-cleaning on this oven, but I should pick up oven cleaner like to give it a good wipe down anyways. So that's on my list tomorrow, but for tomorrow as well. But I think we're gonna try a couple of things. So first, I'm gonna put some baking soda in here and then add some vinegar and kind of like make a paste out of it, and I'm gonna let it soak for a little while, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more vinegar and some water and boil it and see if I can get it to scrape up. But I'm gonna take you guys with me so that in case this ever happens to you and you don't have a couple thousand people to reach out to on Instagram and ask them what to do, then at least you have this. So we're going to do that, but first we are going to go upstairs and test my children. So they made a mess of the toy room. It's not too bad, but when Harley came over, they dumped out the bucket of puzzle pieces. So you guys know puzzle pieces, it takes like all of this amount of time for it to look like a mess. So I'm going to put a timer on the clock and I'm going to give them a couple of minutes to run around as fast as they can and see if they can clean up everything. And if they can, then I'm gonna come down here and pop some popcorn and like make some snack treats for them until dinner, just as a reward for helping me out. So you guys are gonna come upstairs and see if my kids can do that with me. But first I'm gonna take this pot right here and I'm gonna throw some boiling water in there so that the water is boiling while we go upstairs and mess with the kids.
Tumbling and you won't slow down.
you guys, so while my pasta is cooking, I wanted to show you guys a few things that I got in my P.O. box. Actually, one thing I got in my P.O. box is not pictured here, but I guess someone sent it to me because they thought they were trying to be funny, but I'm actually going to turn their negative into a positive, but I'll show you guys that real soon. I'm really excited. But the other thing that I got in my P.O. box was that little like pad underwear that I told you guys about by Lilova. But I won't be using that just yet. I think my app says, yep, 5 days still, so it'll be a little while before you guys see a review on this, but I'm excited to give those a try. They feel really comfy and like soft and silky, so we'll see how they work. It took me a little bit longer to get these because the black was on back order and they offered beige. I feel like that would be a little weird. I don't think I would ever get something like this if it wasn't black. Like, I feel like beige would freak me out. So I waited till black came back in stock and then I got that. And then another thing that I got was a friend mail from a company called Luxe SB, which is basically just an abbreviation for luxury scent box. And they're like a month-to-month perfume company that you can cancel at any time, but their rates are so good. It's only $15 a month. And you guys, wait till I show you how easy these things work and how big of a perfume that you get each month. I was really surprised when they sent these to me because if you've been following me for a long time, you know that I don't really mess with subscription boxes of really any kind. Like, I just don't really do that. I've done a few clothing ones. I used to do Target makeup, but I really don't do monthly stuff. I don't do jewelry. I don't do makeup. Like, that's not really my thing, but I do wear perfume all the time. So this kind of intrigued me a little bit. I wanted to give it a shot. I mean, they operate so easily. I have them popped out of their shell. If you scroll them all the way down, it'll go all the way down, but I have it popped out so I can show you guys, you know, how to use it, how, you know, what it looks like one-handed. But I was really, really impressed as I started like looking into this company a little bit. Once you set up your account with them, then you'll click on your fragrance. So you get to choose your fragrance. Usually when you do any kind of subscription company, like, you don't have a choice as to what is sent to you. And they have over 500 fragrances for women and for men. So how cool is that? Because I always feel like there are men in my life, I don't know what to get them, but as long as you have a man who would wear cologne, this would be a great gift for them. So I love that concept, and I love how big the sample is on the inside. Like, that's not a sample. This is 0.3 ounces of perfume. That is a lot. Most perfumes start at being sold as an ounce, so that's 3 times this amount, starting anywhere from $75 to $100 to, you know, $150 for perfume. And I feel like this is such a good deal for just the 15 bucks, and then you can upgrade to premium, which is only $18, and that gets you like the highest of end perfumes, and you get a new one of these every single month. If you take the basic $15 plan, for starters, you get this travel case, and then you get this in black and silver. That's their standard entry, and then they send you a new one quarterly in some kind of color that matches the season. But if you opt for the $18 one, the premium one, then you get the choice of all the higher end perfumes as well, and one of these new each time. But they gave me a code to give to you guys, 50 Shades of Mom. I'll link all the information in the description box if you guys want to give it a try. What like I said that I love is that you guys get to choose the fragrance that you like, so you get to pick a perfume you may want to try that's $100 that you would never ever think of spending that on yourself, but you get to try it for 15 bucks. And I think that they gave me 35% off, which makes it $9.75 if you try this for the first time, and you can cancel anytime. So even if you did it once for under 10 bucks, you would get one of these and the perfume of your choice. Now, if you don't put it on your calendar for what you want, somebody will choose it for you, but they have specialists, and when you sign up, you do like a brief little quiz, and so they'll be able to match a scent that they think would be good for you. So the 3 scents that they sent to me was, this one is Marc Jacobs Daisy. So I've heard of this one before. This one is good. It's not the greatest, but it's really, you know, it's still good. I'll definitely wear it. And here, this is what it's like, pushed all the way back down, and then you just twirl it back down. That's perfect, and it just goes in your purse. This is very subtle, which I like. It's a Vanilla Extreme, and it's by Comptoir Sud Pacifique. Yeah, I don't speak French and I've never heard of this brand before, but it really smells like a very classy and rich vanilla. So I like that a lot, and I love that it's in the purple case. I love me some purple, and so we'll just close that up. Look how easy that is. I love that. But this one, you guys, I've heard of this one before, and I think I had this. Oh no, you know what? Never mind. It was a Hardy, Jeff Hardy. Is that right? I think it was a Jeff Hardy sample that I got at Macy's. This is Jimmy Choo. That's the shoe guy, right? Jimmy Choo's are those red bottom heel things, right? This is Jimmy Choo Fever. This smells so good. I brought this one out on date night with Daryl. It smells amazing, amazing, amazing. See how easy that slid right in? Because I've taken it in and out a bunch of times already, because this is the one that I've been using because it is awesome. So I had this one in the travel case, and that's what I've been using. I hear my kids getting rowdy. All right, I'm gonna leave all the information for this linked below. That you guys won't see just yet. You won't see the other stuff that I got until just later, but now let's go see if my kids can stick up to the challenge. Okay, you guys, so here is the challenge. Dottie, you can't play. Watch out. Okay, you guys, here is the challenge. Are you listening? Are you up for it?
Yeah.
Can you listen for it?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the challenge. You need to pick up all these toys and put them back in buckets and get this floor cleaned up, and I'm gonna set the timer. Okay? And then, if all the toys are picked up by the time the timer goes off, I'm going to give you guys a special surprise. Maya, do you need to go to the bathroom first before we do this? Okay, you do that.
What the fly?
I'm not going to tell you. You look so silly with that marker all over your face. You guys are definitely getting a bath tonight. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Listen, this is what I'm going to tell you to do, okay? I'm going to give you some advice. Your sister plays this game with me all the time while you're at school, so she knows the drill, okay? And I'm going to tell you, you should get a bucket over there, either the empty one, like the yellow one or the purple one, and you should work on the puzzle pieces. If you see puzzle pieces on the floor, you should put it in a bucket. And once all the puzzle pieces are done, then you can help sister with the toys. But sister's pretty good at gathering the toys because she knows how to do it. All right? And I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes on the clock.
What about 10?
What about 10? I think you're pushing it. I guess we'll see what happens at 5. All right, you guys, they're already cheating. I didn't even set the timer. I had to go take the pasta out of the pot. So I talked too long in there, you guys. You guys do that to me. All right, hey Siri. Hey Siri.
There's a puzzle piece in my...
Set a timer for 5 minutes.
What?
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
All right, you guys, 5 minutes and counting. Let's see if you can do it. Oh no, you guys! 2 minutes and you've not even gotten halfway. You better hurry up. Maybe you did need that 10 minutes, Mason. Timer's gonna go up any minute.
No, we need 10 minutes.
You need 10 minutes?
Yeah. We need that 10 minutes. We did 2 and 10. With 10, with 5 minutes, and 2 and 10. This is for the bathtub.
5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, it was, don't freak out. You did such a good job that you've earned 5 more minutes. That's it. Hey Siri, Set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, your timer is set for 5 minutes.
It's your last 5 minutes, pal. You're so close.
When you find yourself under the weight, when you're wishing you could clean the slate, when you're tumbling and you won't slow down, remember you're a champion. You are a champion. Remember you're a champion. You are.
Yep.
Okay, we done.
You did it! And you only have 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, so our orzo is done. It's drained and I added a little butter to it just to keep it from sticking. And then I pulled out some of the buttered orzo and just put it on the side of Mason's plate because he has no interest in any of these vegetables. I think this might even be a little much for Daryl, but he's big enough to scoop things aside. Mason will not. So on this cutting board, I have like my leftover veggies and everything from this week from meal prep. I always say that extra veggies are good for 2 things, omelets and pasta salad. I feel like whenever something's going bad in my refrigerator, if I'm not going to use it for stock or for something else, it's perfect to dump in an omelet or to dump inside of a pasta salad. So whatever veggies I don't use for meal prep tomorrow is going to go this week for omelets, and I'm using some of it right now for a pasta salad. So I cut up some of the celery. That's the last of the celery that I cut up during meal prep. That's the last of the cucumber. I cut some fresh green onion, a fresh tomato, and then I just grabbed the bag of peppers and I cut 1 large orange, yellow, and red. And then is that it? Yeah, that's all that's here. And so I'm just going to dump all of this in here, and I'm going to add a little bit of oil and vinegar. Alright guys, so here's what's left of the pasta salad. Jake and Maya already had some. I wasn't going to make them wait for Daryl to bring home any lemon. I did take a couple of bites. It's good, but it's super veggie. It's kind of like crunchy. You know, the peppers aren't cooked and stuff. I don't know if Daryl's going to like that. Maybe if he brings home that lemon, the Vibrance, we'll kind of pull it out. So he'll want to eat it. I don't know. I've already made his plate minus this. I'll let him taste it. But the kids got their reward for cleaning up. They got to pick something out of the rainy day bag. So Mason, what are you coloring?
A yo-yo.
A yo-yo.
I'll just put the cap on the monkey because I'm done.
Putting the caps on the markers
I'll
because
do
you're done?
yo-yo work.
You know what? Your dad can do a yo-yo so good. So you won't see him tonight. He'll come home after you go to bed. But I'll be able to show you. Oh, you have to color the other side, Bubba. Yeah, there's another side, silly. You only colored the one. There's a rooster on the other side too. Go ahead. Go color that. Then I made them some popcorn and I used my microwave trick. My kernels in a brown paper bag. Couple of minutes. Some butter. And they are golden. And Maya chose princess paint. Maya, don't mix colors, baby. You gotta rinse it all off in the water first before you put it in another color. And who are you coloring?
I'm coloring Ariel.
Ariel.
And
Came
then,
with
and then
all of these pictures.
And then I can do the rest.
Well, only one for tonight. I told you. Mason has off on Monday, so you have extra stuff to do for the weekend.
No, and then why do this one and that one?
Maybe. We'll see. Okay? Alright guys, so the kids are done with their crafts, and while they finish their homework watching something, I'm going to see if this baking soda and vinegar actually worked. Alright guys, so I destroyed my sponge, and that's the best that I can get it. I mean, that's pretty darn good, but I think I'm going to add a little bit more baking soda and vinegar and let the next layer sit overnight, and then I'll try again in the morning. But that did a pretty darn good job, because everything else that I tried, like hot water and boiling it and all of that, like didn't even get a portion of it up. So at least I know that that worked, but I still have Barkeeper's Friend and the oven cleaner on my list for tomorrow's groceries. I mean, you could still see like the pillow lines on my face. It's absolutely ridiculous. You can tell that I show up here looking like my absolute best self for you guys. Ha! Not. Like, maybe sometimes you get me with my hair done and makeup, but most of the time you guys get me like a hot mess. Like, I feel bad for you. Like, why are we even friends? Why are you guys here? Like, this is crazy and ridiculous, but I knew this was going to happen because it happens all the time. I laid the kids down, we watched a movie, we read a book, I laid the kids down, and mom was out right alongside of them. So I just kind of woke up in the dark, in a daze, like, wait, what time is it? What's going on? I was supposed to make my grocery list and meal plan because I'm supposed to go to the grocery store, and then I was supposed to edit this and get it up and ready to post for early this morning, because normally I post on Saturdays, but I did not vlog on Valentine's Day at all like I was supposed to, because everything we planned fell to the wayside. It was freezing cold, so we never went to the zoo, no park, no picnic, because it was like 37 degrees at 10 o'clock in the morning when we were getting ready to leave. So that really wasn't conducive for bringing babies out in the cold. And so we didn't do that, and we couldn't do the park and stuff. And then we never ended up taking the kids to the movies. We didn't buy our tickets ahead of time. It was sold out where we had gift cards, and Daryl had the option to stay late at work and make some extra money. So I let him just do that, and the kids and I hung out here at home. So there really wasn't much to vlog. So I didn't have much for today, and then I was like, forget it, I'll just vlog and show you guys all the stuff that I wanted to show you and post it for Sunday morning instead. And yet here I am behind. So I'm definitely gonna go and edit this video and get it up for you guys to see. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I don't really know what I ended up sharing today. I know that I did want to show you guys that pot, and if we were able to get the burnt stuff off, because you guys were amazing with all of your responses and how much and how quick you were to help me with that pan. And that was awesome, because I don't know, like, I think I would call like my mom, my girlfriend, like, that's it, and ask like, what do you do? Or I would be on Google or YouTube looking for, you know, a video on how to get burnt stuff off a pan. So it was really awesome for you guys to give me all of your advice. I had so many different things to choose from. And then I did get to show you that pasta salad recipe. I know it wasn't like a formal way that I would normally share a recipe, but basically just the key is orzo. I love an orzo pasta salad. There's just the consistency of that pasta that's really good when it's cold in a pasta salad. And then I always just use whatever veggies I have in the fridge: oil, vinegar, parm cheese, and lemon. Lemon is the big key for that pasta salad. It really just, it brings out all the flavors. It brings out like the salt in the pasta salad, and it just makes like a really good combo. So definitely give that a try if you're looking for something to like go along grilled food like chicken or steak, or to bring to a barbecue or something. I mean, believe it or not, it's going to be barbecue season before we know it. And then I got to show you guys some friend mail. So some you didn't see yet, which I'm anxious to show you, but I did get to show you that Lilova, which those look so interesting. So within the next, you know, 2 weeks or so, you guys will get to see my feelings on that. And then you got to see the Luxe SB perfume box, which, like you guys know, I'm not one for subscription boxes, but I do wear myself some perfume. So I really think that is a great deal for, at the most, $18 a month. You know, no shipping costs, no, that's it, that's your fee once a month, and you get, you know, some great smelling perfume and a huge bottle too. So I just think that that's a great deal for that money. But I hope you guys enjoyed, like I said, today's video. Oh, we got to watch the kids clean too. They did a super great job. I love playing games with them to get them to clean, and they loved their craft and their popcorn and their movie and their book and falling asleep with mom. So it definitely was a productive day, and I'm glad you guys hung out all the way to the end and hung out with me. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.